Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have an absolute ton of news to get through today, so as always, let's jump straight into it. The very first thing that I have is an image from Iron Studios, and it is pretty much a sneak peek of their upcoming diorama. I had shown you an image of this sort of a few days ago in a different news video, and this is a much clearer image. And I must say that it is unbelievable and quite possibly my favorite Jurassic Park diorama that I've seen from any of these companies so far. It is so ridiculously spot on and so beautifully done that if the final product turns out anything like this prototype, I myself may actually have to purchase this because it is just ridiculously nice. Everything from the human characters to the actual Triceratops sculpt itself, along with the paint application, all looks to be completely spot on to what you do see in Jurassic Park, and it is honestly just breathtaking to look at. So this is a sneak peek of the upcoming Iron Studios Sick Triceratops, and I am blown away by how beautiful that is. We also got some images of the Nanmu Sinoceratops, and we now can tell both the green and brown color schemes of it a little better. We can get a nice clearer image of both, as these are now officially going up for pre-order all over eBay and also I think AliExpress, or maybe it may not be on AliExpress quite yet, but it should be soon. And you can now pre-order these guys if you would like. Personally, I think they look really nice also. I love actually the brown paint scheme, even though that's not at all what you see in Jurassic World. I still am quite the big fan of the brownish looking paint scheme, but I also do like the green paint scheme, and the collector inside me is going to want to buy both because I don't know, maybe I'm just an idiot, I don't know, but I am probably going to be picking up both of these as I do really like the Jurassic World version with the green paint scheme, but I'm also a big fan of that brown one. So in my opinion, they're both beautiful, both worth picking up, and again, I did want to let you guys know that now the pre-order is officially up on eBay. As far as Wild Past goes, we got this image here showing the detailing and sculpt of their upcoming Protoceratops, which I do believe is scheduled to be available in 8 to 10 weeks, somewhere in that time range, of course, as long as there is no other delays that occur, because that can always happen. But as of right now, I do believe that is the time frame for it. But this image that you are seeing is showing the original Protoceratops with the new revised version. The one on the bottom is the current version that they will be going with, so they did close the mouth and alter a few details like the quills on the tail, and it looks as though the leg placement as well as far as the rear left leg goes. However, I still think they look fantastic, and as far as a Protoceratops goes, this may be the best Protoceratops that will be out there when this does release. When it comes to Chronicle Collectibles, they are now releasing a Mosasaurus statue, and it really looks pretty cool, but it's not something I'm super sold on. I don't know why, it just feels like there's something a little off about it. I don't think the paint application matches perfectly to the Mosasaurus from Jurassic World, and there's something a little weird about the teeth. I feel like the teeth just don't quite look like the Mosasaurus from Jurassic World, but maybe that's just me looking a little too far into it. It still is really awesome that we are in general getting a chance to own a Mosasaurus statue for the Jurassic World franchise, but at the same time, it's just not something that I'm super interested in. I do think it looks really nice as far as the sculpt goes with the pose that it's in, and the addition of a shark or a submarine, the Jurassic World submarine, is really cool. They are both two different versions, unfortunately. I was kind of thinking when I saw the initial images that maybe you could just switch out the shark for the submarine and choose like you get to do with the Dilophosaurus they're releasing and the Frill. However, that is not the case. The shark, I believe, is the normal version, and the exclusive special edition type version would be the submarine. So you do have to choose, you don't get both of those. However, I think the Mosasaurus looks pretty cool and something that a lot of people might be interested in, so I did want to let you guys know that this is officially coming from Chronicle Collectibles. Also from Chronicle, they are going to be releasing figures, which is really strange to hear. But as you can see from this image, there is a Jurassic Park Velociraptor in 1/6 scale, and you can also see that there is articulation and everything with it, which is just super cool, and it's something that I did not at all expect from Chronicle. This is probably the last thing I would have expected from Chronicle. And there is an Alan Grant that will also be available to purchase as far as these action figures go. And I really think that the Raptor looks just absolutely unbelievable. However, I'm not positive if the actual paint application on the factory released figure will quite match this, as Chronicle does have a habit of releasing figures that aren't quite as well painted as the prototypes go. But if it turns out anything like this, that will be absolutely beautiful. However, I don't quite know what the price range will be on this or anything at this point. We'll just have to wait and see. I know Chronicle stuff is usually a good bit more expensive than most places, so fingers crossed that it's not too much, but I won't hold my breath. As far as the Dell Collectibles goes, they have recently shown a few videos on their Instagram account, kind of hyping you up for the releases of their upcoming figures, showing the Carnotaurus and showing the beautiful articulation that you can see right here. The Carnotaurus's articulation is just unbelievable and kind of gives you the idea that this is the type of figures that I would dream about personally. So for them to actually be releasing them and giving everyone a chance to own them is just unbelievably exciting. And they actually also showed a video of the Jurassic Park style Tyrannosaurus Rex, but as you can see from this video here, it is painted up like the Red Rex from Kenner, and it honestly, when I saw this, it made my heart skip a beat, I think. So I'm really hoping that they're going to release this as an alternate version and the other one that's painted similar to the actual movie Rex, and I really do want to get both because they're just unbelievable looking. This Kenner one is just so beautiful and really just tugs at my heartstrings when it comes to something that's so special to me from my childhood when it comes to the red Kenner Rex, but the movie painted version is just so absolutely beautiful that I cannot help but want to own both. However, at this time, I don't know for sure if they are going to be releasing both, but I really hope they do. And so far, as far as the San Diego Comic-Con, we have had a few Jurassic World reveals from Mattel, but nothing overly special. We got a new image of the Amber collection showing the Velociraptor from the original film and Ian Malcolm, who we have seen just recently a few images of, but continuing to show that they are really quite beautiful and something that I am going to be really excited to get a hold of. But we also got images of the newer versions of Owen and Blue, which is also going to be members of the Amber collection. And honestly, the blue paint application looks really nice, even better than I expected it to be, so I'll be definitely picking up all of these. And you can actually pre-order Malcolm and the original Jurassic Park Raptor currently if you live in the United States on GameStop's website. So if you are interested, check out the GameStop website. The price for the Velociraptor is $29.99 and the Ian Malcolm is $24.99. And as far as I know, they are GameStop exclusives here in the United States. So unfortunately, I think the prices are a little higher than I was hoping for, but I guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up and pay it because I do really want those figures. And in the final little bit from Mattel for San Diego Comic-Con, we got an image here of their Jurassic World stand, which you can see right now shows the battle-damaged Spinosaurus up there at the top, looking quite awesome as we are all expecting it to look. But if you look down a little bit, you'll notice that there is actually a Baryonyx there, and that Baryonyx is definitely a new Baryonyx coming from Mattel. I can't really tell if this is the one that we were expecting, the battle damage version, or if this is just a new Rorovore. It kind of looks like just a new Rorovore, but if you look at the reflection in the mirror right there, I kind of see some red on the leg and near the neck, so that makes me think that maybe this is blood or something similar to the battle damage that was shown on the Tyrannosaurus figures that we've had so far, where they just kind of splotched some red paint on it. I'm hoping that is not the case, and maybe this is just a weird reflection, and this is, in general, just maybe a new Rorovore, because I don't see any other type of battle damage anywhere on it. However, I think the paint application on this one is really quite nice, and another very cool addition to the Baryonyx collection from Mattel. However, I would really love some new sculpts, and as far as new sculpts go, we haven't gotten any yet. The only other thing that we've gotten so far is a new Triceratops. It looks to be a dual attack Triceratops with a very interesting paint scheme. I actually really quite like the paint application on this one, but again, I would really hope and pray that we get some new sculpts or some new human characters or playsets or something revealed at Comic-Con this year, but as of right now, all we've got are new images of the Amber collection and 2 new retooled figures. Well, not even retooled, just repainted it seems, as the dual attack Triceratops and the Baryonyx look to be just repaints. So as of right now, that's all I've got. As the weekend goes on, hopefully more will be revealed, but until then, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified of future videos, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.